Hi everybody, it's time to take that canned tuna and crank it up a notch. I've made amazing canned tuna recipes with International Flavors, and many of them are so quick and easy you'll be able to whip them off in minutes. And I'm going to show you all the ingredients at the front of each section of the recipe and then the list at the end. And I prefer to use the solid white tuna, but you could use the flaked as well. Each of these recipes will give you about 3 portions, but you can always double it up. And in this incredible Indian recipe, I use yogurt instead of mayo, so it's fresh and delicious. I start by putting the naan bread in the oven to warm it. If you want it extra crispy, just leave it in a little longer. But all you need to do is add olive oil to your pan and then put in those onions, soften them for about 5 minutes, and then next thing you do is add your chickpeas and cook them up a bit as well. So now that the onions are translucent and the chickpeas are cooking, you can add in your curry paste, and if you need, add a little bit of water so that the curry paste doesn't stick to the bottom. Next up, all you're going to do is add in that can of tuna and mix it into the mixture, and then add your yogurt and you get this creamy and delicious mixture. Then just add a few dashes of that cilantro chutney and take your warm naan bread out of the oven and top it off with the mixture. Or use it as an appetizer in a little bowl with your pieces of naan bread. It is so delicious and quick and easy to make. And for those of you who like Italian flavors, this recipe will hit the spot. And this is another recipe that has no mayo and is delicious. Just put those grape tomatoes in a baking dish, add salt and pepper and a little olive oil, and roast them in the oven for about 25 minutes on 400. To make the dressing, just mix together the olive oil, soy sauce, pesto, shallots, and Parmesan cheese, and shake it up to give it a good stir. I usually like a lid on it so I can shake it up. And then once the tomatoes are ready, remove them from the oven and cut them into small pieces. Add your greens and tuna in a bowl, top it off with those tomatoes, and then add your dressing right on top and mix it all together. It's a warm salad, so you can add a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top, but it is absolutely delicious with a few crostinis. Just a little tip, when you roast those tomatoes, it actually increases the antioxidant level in them, so they're really nutritious. For those of you who love lobster rolls, I'm telling you, you won't be able to tell the difference. And this one seems to be the quickest to make. So once you gather up all your ingredients, I like to use a zester to mince the garlic because it adds a little bit of creaminess when I do the dressing. So for the dressing, just add the mayo, lemon juice, and the minced garlic, and then salt and pepper and paprika. You can use smoked paprika if you have some. Just toast up those buns, and then those other ingredients, the tuna, the celery, and the green onions, just add your dressing to it and top off those toasted buns. It is amazing. In creating and trying these recipes, we basically had tuna for lunch and dinner for almost a week. And I found that I wasn't even hungry at night, and I actually lost weight. So here's another no mayo recipe. This Greek salad is delicious. So just cook up your pasta, and then for the dressing, you're going to combine olive oil, salt and pepper, lemon juice, and dried oregano. And then just shake that up, and in a bowl, combine all the other ingredients, the tuna, the feta, the cucumber, shallots, the red pepper, and the olives. And mix those ingredients with the dressing. By now, your pasta is ready, so you can pour it into a bowl and top it off with the rest of the mixture. Now this last recipe, I call it Spicy Asian because it's definitely spicy, but there's a great twist to it. We use cauliflower as the base instead of rice. So again, another really healthy recipe. For some of these ingredients, like the seaweed or nori or the wasabi mayo, it's usually in the international or Asian section of the supermarket, and you'll find that edamame in the frozen vegetable section. So the first thing I do is take the edamame out and just soak it in a little bit of water to thaw it, and then use that cheese grater for your cauliflower. Just grate the whole thing down, and then boil the cauliflower. It only takes 3 or 4 minutes because you have such small pieces. And then combine for the dressing the wasabi mayo, honey, soy sauce, and sesame seeds, and give it a good stir or shake. Then put all the other ingredients in a bowl, add the dressing to it, and really mix it up well. And then just lay that on top of your cauliflower rice, and there you have it. 5 amazing canned tuna recipes, and don't you worry, we were working really hard, and we have 5 more coming up. So don't forget to subscribe, and you'll get the next set of amazing canned tuna recipes as soon as they're posted. And don't forget to hit save, and then you can find them whenever you need them.